Good evening, Datta ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Ma'am, can we start the session?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Asmi ma'am.
Yes, yes. You can start.
Yes, ma'am. We'll start now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Asmi Jain, and I'm delighted to serve as today's program coordinator. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to today's session of this FDP on innovative teaching and learning pedagogy, where we have the privilege of learning from the immensely knowledgeable Dr. Moshmi Datta ma'am. This event has been thoughtfully organized by the Research Foundation of India in collaboration with Shodh Malwa, Parul University, Gujarat, Eklavya University, JHRF, ARGA, and Edu Academy King. Now, let me introduce our today's session expert, Dr. Moshimi Datta ma'am. Ma'am is the principal and professor at Nagin Das Khandwala College, Mumbai, and a Board of Studies member at the University of Mumbai. With an outstanding 29 years of teaching experience, she holds two PhDs in geography and management, along with an MBA and MSc in geography. Ma'am has published over 100 research papers, authored and co edited several books, and served as a resource person in more than 110 academic events. Her technical expertise spans remote sensing, GIS, GPS, and educational technology. Ma'am has also presented research internationally at prestigious institutions like Princeton, Pennsylvania, and Bangkok University. She holds 7 patents, including grants from India and Australia, and has mentored multiple PhD scholars. Her contributions to higher education include leading roles in NAC and IQAC. Recognitions include the Best Principal Award and the Award for Excellence in Research. With such an illustrious background, it is truly an honor to have ma'am with us today. With this, I humbly invite ma'am to take over the session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. At the outset, I thank the Research Foundation of India, the other associates who have organized this FDP, especially Dr. Ajay Jain and all the members in the platform as well for inviting me for as a resource person for this FDP. So you have to allow me to share my screen and then I can start the session. Thank you very much. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So my today's topic is introducing life projects as innovative teaching practice. Now, introducing life project is something very, very new which has been started. We can say that a life project has taken its birth right from the new education policy 2020. So let us find out what do we mean by life project exactly, and how we can introduce it among the students, and what are the difficulties as a faculty members we face, and how can we overcome these difficulties. My flow of presentation will be this introduction, and definitely we will be doing it with some case studies, that how as faculty members also we can introduce life projects into our curriculum. Now, life projects, as I said, started with NEP 2020 framework. It is aligned with the NEP 2020 framework. Now, if you read the document of NEP 2020, you will see every time they speak of experiential learning. And they speak of readiness of the students. The students should be made ready in such a manner so that they can be exposed to the industries as soon as they get their degrees. So life project has become very, very dynamic now. Anywhere you go to, any big universities you go to, or any big autonomous colleges you go to, they speak of life projects. Now, why life projects has become so very important? Actually speaking, life project is life projects include students, and the students work with the actual problems. So whenever the students work with the actual problems, or they get assignments, the assignments are such where they get hands-on training, so definitely the students learn much more. So life projects actually it has been proved that it helps in critical thinking among the students. It helps in collaborative learning. If you see the picture on the right side of your screen, can you see all the students working together? Yes or no? Yes or no, my friends there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
So what does that mean? That actually means that they're all working together. That means life projects help in collaborative learning, which is very, very important. It is very important for team building. It is very important for problem solving skills. It is very important for adaptability. So life projects are actually, if you think of it now, that it is that life projects, when you give the students, it helps in experiential learning. It makes the students ready for the industries. It is very dynamic. It involves all the students, because there are many students, in the class who does not like to open up. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you have
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
so if you give them some projects, what will happen? They will work in their own capacities. So they actually work. This involvement comes when life projects are given. That concept of chalk and board concept has actually gone away. We have got new methods of teaching to the students, and life project is one of such method. And what is the main advantage of life's project? The main advantage is that it helps in critical thinking, it helps in collaborative thinking, it helps in problem solving, and so on. I think I'm very, very clear. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So if you want to speak in a nutshell that what are life projects, you can say that they are real-time assignments. You send the students somewhere and say that, see students, these are the problems and you have to solve it. They work on solving the problem. They become researchers actually. So they're real world assignments. And generally, when this concept of life project was brought in NEP 2020, it was said that it will be offered by the industries, or it will be offered by the government bodies, or it will be offered by the NGOs. Now, friends, this was not actually sometimes it is not possible. If I can ask you some questions, how many of you are coming from the university? How many of you?
Yes.
Yes. So how many students you have in the class? What is your subject, sir? What is your subject?
Ma'am, I'm from Andhra University and I'm taking corporate governance and I'm having two sections of BBAs. One is 61 strength and the other one is also 62.
Okay, so you have in one class 61 and another class 62. You really tell me, madam, can you really provide live projects from the industries?
As such, I haven't tried it.
Hmm. Don't you feel when the number of students are very high, it becomes very difficult to get it?
Yes, truly.
It is very difficult, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So a thought comes in our mind that why can't we make live projects from our internal departments only? Yes or no?
The
Yes
ma'am,
or no?
I mean, yes, yes.
Yeah, see, if you get it from the industry, this is very good. It is very good. If you get it from NGOs, from research lab, it is very good. But maybe out of 60 students, it is 10 students who get it from the industries. What about the rest 50? You cannot leave them aside. So in that case, you have to make your in that case, you have to make your live projects by the internal departments only. Yes or no, my friends?
Right, ma'am.
Yeah. So, but this life project should be very short term. Now, why it is short term? That is another question. Because your semester is of 6 months. When your semester is of 6 months, you cannot afford to send a student to a particular industry or a particular NGO to work only on one life project. It has to be short term. You have to complete it within the time slot, and you have got other subjects as well. So they're very short term, but at the same time, they're goal oriented and they have some outcome. Now, whenever you present a paper, when you present a paper, what does your team asks? The team asks that whether what is the outcome of your research paper. So the students also learn. The students learn, they work with the problem and they give out recommendations, they understand, they also give out a solution. So that is their outcome. Am I clear to everyone? Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what are the objectives of life projects? As I said, it gives rise to experiential learning. As I said, the students learn problem solving. As soon as you solve a problem, that means it makes decision-making skills. Students learn to work together. That means it encourages collaborations. The students learn how to be professional, so they can actually conduct themselves professionally. And moreover, when you are teaching in a class, there might be some students who are not engaged in your lecture. But when you give them a project, they can work on the project. It increases students' engagement and it also gives a motivation. So it has got many advantages. Life projects has many advantages. Pedagogically, if you think, again, the same thing I repeat, it helps in critical thinking. It helps in analytical reasoning. Not only that, always from the books you may study, but it may not increase your understanding. So this can promote deeper understanding of the subject matter. It also facilitates interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approaches. Very, very important. Interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approaches, and it aligns very well with NEP 2020. Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the benefits to the students? Definitely, it is the students who are benefited because it gives them real world exposure. It increases industry experience. It helps in skill development. So you learn communication, you learn teamwork, you learn leadership. It enhances employability and it increases the confidence among the students. It and also an opportunity to apply academic knowledge practically. So only learning is not enough. You have to apply academic knowledge as well. So that is a main benefit to the students. Okay, the students are benefited. But what is the benefit to the institution and the faculty? For an institution, all of us have gone through NAC, yes or no? Every one of us have gone through NAC.
Yes, yes. Gone through
Yes.
NAC.
Yes.
Yes.
When you go through NAC, so there is a concept called industry academia linkages. So when you have live projects and you get some projects from the industry, it definitely increases the academic and industry academia linkage. It strengthens the industry academic linkage, which is very, very important. It enhances reputation and academic outcomes. When your students go out and they say that they've already done live projects in the college, so definitely increases the reputation of your college. It provides opportunities for research and innovation. It encourages mentorship and interactive teaching. So it is a type of interactive teaching. So if you really look at it, there are lots of benefits to the institution and to the faculty. Now, how to implement it? This is very, very important. Now, take, for example, out of 60 students, 10 students have got internship from the industries. But what about the rest 50? For rest 50, it is the professor who has to really work and identify the projects. Now, if some students are getting industry project, then also you need mentorship. You have to provide proper guidelines. Otherwise, the students will keep on doing. You have to provide them proper timelines. This is the time you have to go and understand your problem. This much time you will get for your analysis. This much time you will get for writing up the whole project. So they have to provide some guidelines. And the most important thing is that they should have their academic credits. Now, when I speak of academic credits, here the autonomous colleges come in the picture. May I ask you, how many of you are coming from autonomous colleges? Anyone from autonomous college? Anyone from autonomous colleges?
No. All of are having regular colleges,
Affiliated colleges.
affiliated colleges, and no one has autonomous. But we know the
You know
administration
the
of
concepts. Yeah. In
autonomous. Yes, yes,
autonomous
yes.
colleges, what happens is that you can make your own curriculum. So when
Yes.
you can make your own curriculum, what happens is that you can you can have live projects in the curriculum itself, because you have that liberty. Not only you can integrate within the curriculum, you can also give them some credits. Take, for example, you give them a small live projects of 30 hours and you can say that you will be allotted 2 credits, because each credit is of 15 hours. So, in autonomous colleges, this becomes a positive point. But when you are in affiliated colleges, you do not have the right to make your own curriculum.
Yes,
In that case, maybe you have to depend on the syllabus which is provided by the university.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Sure.
but the point is that you have to provide mentorship and you have to provide an evaluation framework. That means you have to develop a rubrics. When you get the project in hand, you should have a rubrics developed for what you're giving, what type of marks. This implementation strategy is very, very important. I think I'm very clear to everyone.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
So before I go to the case studies, I would like every one of you to just go through the slides once again. In the introduction slides, if you can read in your mind and tell me where you have any questions or did not understand.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
When we talk about live projects, so I am posted in a rural area of Himachal Pradesh. So I basically tell my students to work on the oral tradition of that area. So
I'm coming to those case studies, madam.
Okay.
You can always do that. You can
Okay.
always do that.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Can I shift to the next slide, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
From here, the first point is real time, real world assignments or problems. How do we differentiate assignments and problems?
I will come to it. I will show you the case studies. You will be able to do it.
Ma'am, can you explain the what was doing what was you doing the live project? How to get a live project?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, when I do the case studies, I will be explaining that. I
Okay.
just
Thank you.
okay. Okay. Yes, have you read it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so we know the concept of life project and how to implement it. Yes, my friends on the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
So let us do some case studies. Anyone is there from IT? Anyone in the platform is from IT? No. IT related GIS, Geographic Information System? No. Socioeconomic part, definitely from management, and everyone can have a socioeconomic study. Let us find out.
Yes. Yes. Socio-economic.
Now, take for example, let us imagine we all are from IT field. Okay, and in IT field, what happens? You teach them softwares. So if you are not getting a live project from an industry, what you can do, you can tell the students to use a particular application of a software and make a project of its own. Don't you feel that becomes a life project for the students? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Right.
Take for example, an IT teacher is teaching Python. Python is a software. It's a visualization tool. You can ask them for a particular area, make the contours, or make a 3D plan of that area. So that itself is a life project. So such small whatever you are teaching, so small topics can be picked up and they can be given an assignment. Somebody asked me the difference between assignment and a problem. So this becomes an assignment. You are not solving any problem, but you are using a tool and you are making something. But this is also a life project and this is an assignment. Same thing to the other student. We can ask them, use the tool Python, which is an application, and make a data set. Make a data set of world air quality data. Take, for example, you tell the student, you decide on 10 cities of Spain and you find out by using this tool the amount of nitrogen oxide, the amount of ozone, the amount of nitrogen dioxide. So a student makes it. This becomes an assignment, but at the same time, he is using a tool. He is critically thinking and making the bar diagram. He is understanding how to do it. Maybe you can include 2 to 3 students. One does it for nitrogen oxide, the other one for O3, the other one does it for nitrogen dioxide, and then they can have a comparison as well. So this becomes an assignment, but at the same time, it can be called a life project. Same thing. You use an IT professor makes use of another software called Power BI visualization, and he tells them that with this software you find out the areas in the world which has got a higher risk of earthquake. So the students start working on the applications and they find out. This is an assignment, but this gives them an idea on how to use a particular tool, although not very big, but for an undergrad student also, making such applications and writing an assignment, it is as good as a life project. Similarly, if a student is coming from finance background, you can ask them to use data analytics and ask them to plot cryptocurrency trading. They will do 2 to 3 students they will start working on it. They will find out literature on cryptocurrency trading and they will try to use the data analytic concept and give you a presentation. Don't you feel, my friends, this is also an assignment. Once this type of small life projects can always be given. Okay, now take for example, a student is there from media, but he has a background of using technology also. So he can be asked to make a sentiment analysis of the viewers. He can be asked to check the different platforms the viewers are viewing, the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and make a user analysis. So the students can always do that. How many viewers are going to Facebook? How many viewers are going for Twitter, and so on. So this type of analysis also. Now actually technology has entered in every field. So with help of technology, if you come from any background, it can be used. It can be used as an assignment. It can be used as an assignment. Now, what happens? Every student does not know technology. So there must be some life projects also, which should be done. Somebody told me that you're coming from interior parts of Madhya Pradesh and you're giving them some project. So this can also be a life project. It's not necessary that you have to do it with technology only. But my point is that when you are knowing technology, you have different applications. And with different applications, you can have several small life projects that can be given to the students. Simple. Okay, if a student is from IT, you can ask them to make an app for environmental cleanliness. They will easily do it. So once they make the app, the app is working. So they will tell you the working of the app, what is the application of the app. So don't you feel it is a life project if a student has done? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Now similarly, any technology student can do any apps. Like they have done environmental apps, they can also create a travel app. Okay, they can do programming and they can make a travel app also. So for IT students, this becomes much more easier. Or again, social media and behavior also. See that graph. The network is so dense. Did you see that? The network is so dense. The students, they have applied orange. There's an application gone orange, and they try to find out which type of social media people are using. Now, especially in the cities, majority of us are mostly into social media. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, so this type of small life projects can be given to the students, or you ask the students, if you can mute yourself, please. If you can ask the students to make a climate change data set. You can ask them that to predict predict the trends on climate change data set. Give a solution. Once they give a solution, it becomes a problem. If they only analyze it, it is called an assignment. Ask the students to analyze the air quality index of different cities and towns in India. They have an application. They will do it. Ask them to write the analysis. It becomes a life project. Like in a city of Mumbai, when you have, our road infrastructure is really improving. We have setting up with metros. Okay, now you can ask a student that you can use map visualization and make a map with new roads, the metro lines. So when they do such things, it becomes a life project. Friends, if you can mute yourself, please. Nowadays in mobiles also, you have apps for calculating air quality. So you can tell the students that every day you visit one area during morning, evening and night, and in the same spot you check the air quality index. So they do it for 15 days, and then they understand what is a trend of air quality. So this type of small things can also be given. Now this is very easy. Any student can do. The student need not be technologically friendly as well, because the app is already made. Same thing can be done for noise also. They can, now Diwali is coming, so you can ask your students to take, for a particular area, to take the noise levels before Diwali and noise levels during Diwali. So we can understand during Diwali how much of noise level has increased. So every subject must be having some, I cannot give you examples from every subject, definitely. But when you are a master of your subject, you really know how to do it. This was very good. It was done by our students. What did they do? They had made a map of northern Mumbai in 2013. Now this was done from Google Earth, and then same area ka map they did in 2024, and then they wanted to find out the difference. My friends, can you find out the difference?
Ma'am.
What is the difference?
Actual,
Some difference in red color. What is that red color?
That is the settlement area, I suppose.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I
that is the
can get it.
settlement
Yeah.
area. Yeah, the
So it's
settlement
gone
area is
up.
increased. Yeah. So you
Yeah, it's
see,
gone
don't
up.
you feel this is a life project?
Yeah, of course.
It is a life project. So I told you, now, any subject you come from, there must be some innovative areas which can be given, which can make your students think critically. That becomes a life project. Sometimes I tell my students, go out and see the e-waste recycling. They will find out how the e-waste is recycled. Some students, they have such great ideas. They come out with so much of solutions. Madam, this can be done, that can be done. So they are working on a life project. It is very, very simple, but it can be applied. Yeah. Okay, now take for example, in one area, tourism has improved a lot. So make the students visit that area and try to find out whether the students, whether tourism has helped the local people or not. Try to find out whether how the tourists are visiting, in which months the tourists are visiting. Try to find out how tourism has helped in the economic development of that area. Okay, so this type of work can also be done. In Mumbai, now my students know, I tell my students, go to the areas where metro construction is going on. Okay, and ask questions, make a survey of the local residents. Make a survey and ask them whether noise has increased or not. Ask them whether air pollution and dust has increased or not. Ask them whether traffic congestion has increased or not. There are some buildings, the metro construction is taking place in such a way that the the gate access of the residents has been, the parking restrictions are there. The gate access has become so difficult. So what was there before the metro construction and what is happening during the metro construction? These are life projects. They are trying to see how development may be causing a problem to the local residents. They're trying to find out a solution for the local residents. So don't you feel, my friends, it is a fantastic life project which can be given to the students. Yes or no?
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So from every subject, think and give them a small thing which they can work on their own. See, when you want to give life projects in one day, in one night, you cannot make a change. You can make a change when you ask them to do small things and then do the applications. So maybe you feel that we have limited industry collaborations. Time management definitely becomes a problem. Assessment issues sometimes becomes a problem. But think of it, my friends, that if you collaborate with an industry and ask them to give some life project, at least one student will be benefited. Ask them to do a faculty training so that even if they don't give the students a project, the faculty, we can be trained and we can think and give them a life project to the students. So now this thinking part, I always say it is not only the students who have to think critically, but it is the teachers also. We also have to think critically. Yes or no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this type of experiences, the students get experience, which is very, very important. And moreover, it is very flexible. And I feel it is very, very student-centric learning as well. And moreover, when the students are going out, taking surveys, doing a project, writing down, it increases their confidence. It's a hands-on project. It increases their confidence. So life projects are definitely a very, very good part of NEP 2020. Life project is definitely plays an important role in experiential learning. And we as teachers have to think from our subject belief and how we can apply life projects to our students. So it is very holistic. It is very innovative. The students learn real world challenges. It is a type of a bridge between academics and industry. But we need to adopt it, and even the colleges and universities have to provide us support. I hope I'm very clear on the life projects. What is the meaning of life projects? How life projects can be given? If you do not get it from the industry, how you can also select few life projects from your subject and give it to the students. And I'm sure that my session was a beneficial one. Thank you very much. I open the section for question answers.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insightful lecture. It
Thank,
was really, at least I really benefited from it. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Very,
You're
very
coming
nice
from
information.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I am from Himachal Pradesh. I'm working in the rural area.
which area?
Ma-
You're from
Ma'am,
Department of Economics?
no, I'm from the Department of Literature, English Literature. So you
Mm-hmm.
must have heard about Kullu Manali. So this is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one interior part of Kullu. That's places called Banjar.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a small college. We have a total strength of around 650 students.
Mm.
So I basically, involve my students in live projects, as you say it now. So I give them, certain research works, and they work on the oral tradition of this area. So we are
Mm-hmm.
trying to pen down the oral literature of this area. Every year, I give them small projects.
That is good. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I am from Mumbai, Panvel.
Panvel. Which college,
Yeah,
madam, sir?
Panvel, near to Panvel, Pain College, Ganpati. Uh, Alibag, near to Alibag, Pain College.
Yeah, yeah. I
In,
know Penn College. Yeah, yeah.
yes, yes, senior college. My subject is chemistry, and I am working in NSS since last 25 years. And
Okay.
the big problem in my city and nearby area is of a JSW Steel Limited company having
Mm-hmm.
a lot of pollution, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane gas, and I am giving project to my student of MSc and TY BSc
Hmm.
to do the study on it. So
Quickly you can
this
do.
info, this information is very informative and good for me to conduct the project by
So
using
nice. Who
AI.
is there in your geography department?
Dr. A.M. Patil, Arun Patil.
Hmm. You tell him about me. He knows me very well.
Yes, yes, yes. I know your knowledge, your name, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Your college also.
My college also so nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ma'am,
So
can
you
you
Okay,
should
thank.
visit
explain?
our college.
Can you give any live project how to conduct through economics?
Economics, you give them about the tax policies, no? I mean, for economics, you can also give them about the US tax rules which has come. So many things are there in economics.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone else has got any?
Are there any more questions, anyone? Any doubt?
No any doubt, ma'am. Nice, very good informative lecture. Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. So I can leave the meeting.
Yes.
Ma'am, please allow me to thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank
Ma'am,
you, ma'am.
on behalf of the entire RFI team, a heartfelt thanks to ma'am for such an enlightening and engaging session. Ma'am, it was truly knowledgeable. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the participants for the active participation. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much, ma'am. You may now leave, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, about civil engineering